Hello, guys. Welcome back to FPL Bros. I'm FPL Rich, and I'm here with MIGS. And today we're going to go over our Game Week 24 team selection. It is a double game week for this game week, so a potential for a triple captain for the both of us. But first, we're going to go over our Game Week 23 review. Okay, so let's move on to our Game Week 23 review. I landed on 58 points over a pretty bad game week. Ever since we pretty much came back from our break, we've been getting a bunch of red arrows. I from 100,000 back to 300,000. So let's move on to my team and how I performed. I did put my captaincy on Mo Salah. He did score against his Ipswich at home fixture. But the real star of this game week was Isaac scoring 13 points. So I did have my vice captaincy on him, but never really thought of captaining him. Um, Moving on to some of the other players, Gordon, of course, also a guy, I believe he got an assist against that fixture as well. And overall, Gabriel finally performed and kept the clean sheet. A bit of a tougher game for Arsenal since they did go down a man for a good portion of that game, but overall they managed to keep a clean sheet. And Pickford also kept a clean sheet, but he did pick up a yellow card, so he only landed on 5 points. But that's overall how my team performed. Let's move on to Miggs's team.
Yeah, so now going on to my Game Week 23 review. As you can see, red arrow, another one. And just going on to my team here, I did do 52 points, just below the average. I did have Matt Sells in goal, and I did have three players from Nottingham Forest, all of which did lose in that horrific loss against Bournemouth in 5-0. So in total, I did get 4 points with three players, not very good. I did end up bringing in Alexander Arnold. I did get rid of Gabriel, and Gabriel did end up overscoring Alexander Arnold by 2 points, but Alexander Arnold is going to be playing a double game week this week, so I'm not worried that I made that choice. But my midfielders, as FPL Rich was saying, Gordon did get an assist. Everyone else really didn't do much. I did have my captaincy on Mohamed Salah, Wisa not doing very well, and Isaac, who did have a really good fixture.
Okay, so now moving on to our Gaming 24 transfer plans. I already did my transfer pretty early because of Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo played exceptionally well against Ipswich. I don't remember how many points he got, but he got a pretty good amount of points, probably around the same points Isaac got. I think he got 16. I'm not too sure. But I did do my transfer. I got rid of João Pedro. João Pedro has just not been performing as well. He's also dropped in price. So I got rid of him before his price dropped. And I did move into Cody Gakpo. He does have a good double game week fixture within game week 24, both against Bournemouth and against Everton. And it's always good to kind of stack up as much as you can on those double game weeks. I do have Pickford, I do have Salah, and I do have Cody Gakpo. But one other thing that I do want to talk about is we're gonna be, or at least I'm gonna be using my triple captaincy this game week. I still have it. I haven't used it yet. I did not end up using it on Holland when a lot of people went up on Holland. But I do have my triple captaincy, and my triple captaincy is going to be used this game week on Mo Salah. He does have an exceptional double game week for this fixture. Not the best, you might say. Everton is a good side, you know. But they are not as defensive as they were with the previous manager. So hopefully Salah can get in there and score some goals. So that's my triple captaincy, and this is my game week 24 transfer plans. Let's move on to my team selection. Okay, so now moving on to my team selection, I am going to be lining up with a 3-4-3, and I do have 2.7 in the bank still. Probably looking forward, I probably will be upgrading a lot of my defense here. I still have Cowell, I still have Castagne, a lot of these defenders that are not really picking up any clean sheets, or nor are they scoring any goals or assists. So for this game week, probably a bit of a very weak defensive side, but I do have Pickford in goal. He does have a double game week. My back three is Gabriel. Does have a tough fixture against City at home, but hopefully he can get in the score sheet when and for Arsenal in those corners. Lewis Hall, Fulham at home, another tough fixture in Colwell, West Ham at home. So as you can see, my defense is this week is not the best. My midfield four is Gordon, Palmer, Mo Salah, and Ahmed. And I spoke before, my triple captaincy is going to be played and it's going to be put on Salah. And my front three is Cody Gakpo, Isaac, and Chris Wood. Probably one of the best front three that you could possibly have. My bench for this game week, I do have Rodgers on the bench. I do have Castagna on the bench. I might change my mind and I might play Rodgers because Wolves away is a good fixture. And Wolves, as you could see, even against Arsenal, they played against Arsenal. They had Arsenal had a red card and Wolves really couldn't score. So a very good fixture. So I might play Rodgers for this fixture. I just don't know for who. It might be for Ahmad, but this is how I'm currently lining up for my game week 24.
Yes, and now going on to my game week 24 transfer plan. I do have one free transfer. I do have 0.5 million in the bank, and I'm actually thinking about rolling my transfer for next week, simply because I wasn't able to do the moves that I wanted to this week, and possibly next week I am gonna be taking both of those free transfers, and just the reason being, like I said, I wasn't able to do the transfers that I wanted. I was thinking of bringing in like a Mbeumo from Brentford. They are going up against Tottenham at home, so I do really think this is a really good fixture. And also, I was thinking about possibly bringing in like a Bournemouth player, either with like a Otatara, I believe that's how you pronounce it. He did get a hat trick up against Nottingham Forest this last game week, and he has been playing 90 minutes as of late. Bournemouth does have some really good fixtures coming up, not including this one, so that's kind of why I held off on him as well. But after this fixture up against Liverpool, Bournemouth does have Wolves, I believe, and also Southampton. So either him, or I was also thinking about bringing in like a Semenyo. But yeah, I just ended up rolling my transfer. And then I am also going to be using my triple captaincy on Mohamed Salah. And the reason being, he does have a double game week and some tough fixtures, but I do think he'll be able to get some good points. Now going on to my team selection. So in rolling my transfer, I am going to be doing a 3-4-3. I do have Matt Sells in goal. I have Alexander-Arnold, Robinson, and Colwell. A midfield four of Gordon, Palmer, Martinelli, Salah, and up top with Wisa, Wood, and Isak. And I do really like my strikers up top. They do have some, I would say, decent fixtures. Isak, who has been just tearing it up. Chris Wood is going to be playing at home, a little bit tougher fixture, but I do see it favorable. Wisa does have a really, really good fixture up against Tottenham. And I would say also I do have a very weak defense as well. And I did end up benching Aina this week. I didn't want to go triple Nottingham Forest. So I did bring in Colwell. Colwell is going to be playing up against West Ham. And everyone else, I'm hoping I could get some good points with Martinelli. Kind of thinking about taking him out. We'll see depending on how he plays this game week. I know Arsenal does have some good fixtures after this City game, but also considering that Nawayeri is coming back into the rotation, he is going to be taking some minutes from Martinelli. So definitely a player to consider taking out myself. But overall, this is my team. Tell me what y'all think. Please make sure to leave a comment down below.
And that is all that we have for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys all next week for our Game Week 25 transfer plans.